Before our graduates go forward, we ask them about the memories and friends that they've made and the goals that they've set.
My favorite memory was the engineering field trip we took down to Florida, where Daywell took us around and showed us a bunch of different things like NASA, and we went on a boat and did basically a whole day of adventure.
Mini fun freshman year because everyone just really acted like themselves. They got to have fun, we got to raise money for charity, and I just think overall that was an amazing night to spend with such great people.
His junior year, powder puff, freezing my butt off in the cold with my buddies in short shorts and crop tops was a pretty awesome experience that I don't think I'll ever forget.
The one time when the smoke detector went off and it wouldn't stop going off, and I had some stuff to do that day and we all got to go home. It was probably the best impromptu end of school I think we've ever had.
I think the play last year was probably my favorite.
So my favorite memory from Brandywine would have had to have been from this past year, winning our field hockey division.
My best friend all the way through for the last 13 years. I met my first day of kindergarten on the bus.
I met a lot of my friends through clubs, so like women's ensemble, basic, but honestly my best friends just came from the people I sat next to in class.
I met one of my best friends in 4th grade and in our homeroom class. And another one of my best friends I met was actually my neighbor, and we kind of got to talking after a blood drive.
I met most of my best friends through sports and just by growing up with them. A lot of them were friends since the time I was 5, and we just stayed friends over the years.
A lot of the guys we've been friends with since middle school, but beginning of freshman year is when we really started coming together. We all shared the same lunch. We had a lot of classes together, and we just really strengthened our bond as a group, I think.
Probably video games at first, and then definitely through music for everyone else, starting a band and all that.
But my other best friend, I met because in 5th grade we decided we wanted to have a drawing contest. We drew turtles, and I don't think either of us won, but we both wanted to name the turtles, and then after that we were best friends.
After graduation, I'll be attending Gannon University, where I'm going to major in environmental engineering while playing golf.
Penn State Berks for ROTC and my college degree, and then military after that.
I'm going to Sales University.
So after graduation, I'll be attending Juniata College for wildlife conservation and elementary education.
So after I graduate from Brandywine this year, I'm planning on attending Lock Haven University to major in health sciences and be on their track to becoming a physician assistant.
Kutztown University.
I'm going to Penn State University main campus, majoring in labor and human resources and double major in Spanish.
After graduation, I plan on going to RAC.
After graduation, I plan on taking a gap year for 1 year and eventually going to college the year after.
I'll be attending Kutztown University to pursue a degree in computer science.
My long-term goals are to be in the music business. I would like to sing for a living, which is a pretty cool dream. And if I end up somewhere on Broadway, I would be very happy.
Settle down, probably in PA, maybe up closer to Erie, and be an engineering consultant or work at a water treatment plant, something like that. Have a family and spend my free time doing whatever I want.
So in the future, I'm planning on becoming a physician assistant. I'm not necessarily sure what I want to specialize in just yet, but I've been looking at like women's health or GI. So those are some things I'm kind of like on route to like maybe specialize in, but not so sure yet. But other than that, I want to travel and
Passing college, then becoming a worldwide celebrity musician. That's definitely the most achievable one.
I'd like to become a high school music theory professor, eventually work my way up through getting degrees to become a college professor and have my own conservatory in some campus where I can just kind of do whatever I want music related.
So 5 years probably in graduate school, getting human resource management degree, and then 10 years probably married,
and working at a business that I'm able to use my Spanish skills at. And 15 years, maybe have traveled to Europe, like Italy and France and Spain, and have 2 kids and 2 cats.
Long term, I would like to be able to pursue writing in any capacity, honestly, whether that's like screenwriting or maybe like, I don't know, publishing my poetry someday or something like that. Just as long as I'm like creating and like still working on that, then I think that I'll be happy.
In terms of a career, I'd like to be making a good chunk of change so that I can travel. I'd like to see the world, but more importantly than that, down the line, I want to be sure that I'm a good dad. I also want to help out as many people as I can. That's the end goal.
Active duty Air Force, making rank of staff sergeant, trying to be a lifer.
Degrees, I hope to become a zoo educator at one of the big zoos in America. And then have a family, have all the kids, every kid ever, and dogs. So babies, dogs, and find happiness, I guess.